Alright, this is like the 9th time we've tried to film this. Not gonna lose our cool. We're gonna jam out. Alright? Alright. I'm just gonna kind of show a little bit of my writing process today. And hopefully help anybody out there who's trying to get into songwriting. This is gonna assume that you at least know how to play some instrument. Guitar or bass. Or maybe you're a drummer that wants to learn how to write guitar parts. Who knows? Alright. So I'm going to start with my guitar tone. That's usually where I start. I got the Fort Nameless plugin pulled up here. Let's check out some of these pedals. Turn all these pedals off real quick. Very flubby without it. I'm going to assume this is going to be some sort of tube screamer. Cool. Actually not sure what this is doing exactly, but I dig it. Turn that back off. Let's check out this Zool one. Pretty sick. I think I'm going to go with this grind one. This is acting, I don't even know. Is this like a noise gate? Not sure, but I'm digging it. Let's just double check this cab section. Looks like we're only using one mic at the moment. No, we got two. Let's mess with this condenser. Let's actually throw a ribbon on there. Let's check out the other ribbon. Definitely think I like the first one more. Cool. I'm currently in drop A, using my buddy Bryant's guitar. Shout out Bryant. Never actually played this thing through an amp sim, so we're experimenting. We are going to pitch down though, because I'm a caveman. Let's drop A. Let's go down to G. Yeah. Double check that that's G, but I'm pretty sure that is. I'm going to try and put a timestamp in the video so people can skip this intro. Yep, all right, we're in G. For me, when my little guitar tones, I just like to create a tone till the guitar physically feels good to play, and then I don't put more thought into it than that. When I go to mix the song is when I'll go in to try and sculpt the tone for the actual track. But just try to get it feel good, you know, in your hands. Once you're feeling confident, we can jump right in. Using perfect drums today, already got it all routed out. Got some slight mix moves on the drums already. And what I like to do is just map out a super basic beat to get started. Kick. Let's see here. Got to make sure our MIDI's actually on the 1. Figure out our cymbals. Left crash. Right crash. Pull these cymbals down a little bit. Humanize them slightly. Yeah. All right, so let's get a real simple drum beat. Try out some different tempos and just kind of freestyle over it. Well, that was fun. Let's try something faster. Was not feeling that as much. Slow it down slightly. It's pretty good, but I kind of like 90 in this instance. That first groove where I was able to go faster over the slower drums. I'm able to like double time the guitar, so I'm like playing at 180, but the drums are playing at 90. I kind of love that feel. Cool, we got a riff already. I'm on fire today. So next I'm going to record a very sloppy version of that. Just kidding. No metronome. We're ballsy. All right, metronome on. Wasn't even what the riff was. Something like that. Then I'll go into my drums and kind of play around with some different stuff. Kind of like accenting that little triplet part right there. Baby. Baby. Yeah. Just doing 4 notes there. I could fill that with 4 kicks, but I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to have it speed up. Because I like to be spicy. I need it spicier than that. I want every drummer in the world to hate me. Perfect. All right. Copy those kicks over. Cool. Now we're good to record that real quick. I would then duplicate my track by right-clicking this guitar track, hit duplicate, and I'm going to delete this guy, unarm the one that has the recorded version, pull this down, I'm going to pan it all the way to the left. pan this one all the way to the right. I'm going to duplicate again. Unarm that first one. And now this new track will be the one I track on, and then I'll just drag them up so I have a left and right pair. Let's go ahead and double that up. Sick! Fucking probably just blew your eardrum out with that ass. Whoopsie. Alright, I'm actually kind of hating that snare over that super fast. Let's just let those kicks ride. Copy this over. I'm gonna... This is just something that's going to come with practice from writing songs, but I'm already here in the next part, just based off that groove. Maybe doing a similar thing, but instead of just writing through it the whole time, just adding some negative space and changing up the groove slightly. So let me just freestyle over that real quick. Yeah, something like that. That'd be fun. Maybe even pick up the snare. Change this from being on the 3s to every other 2. 2 and 4. Yeah, but we only need to do that for the second half. So let me undo that because I messed up. Just the second half, switching the snare onto the 2 and 4 of the beat. Copy that over. Let's get rid of this fast kick thing and let's do some like fill. Just some basic stuff. Time to freestyle, baby. All right, I think I like that first part already. Let me just try to jump into that. Something like that. Very sloppy. Let's hit it again. We'll fix that ending, but something like that. Let's go ahead and double that up. Yeah, I think I like what I did the second time there, but let's go ahead and get rid of both of these. And this noise gate's not catching everything, so I'm probably going to manually cut out some silence. Yeah, I don't want that string noise coming through. Could just play it better, or you could blame the noise gate. I'm going to blame the noise gate. Don't mind there being a little string noise between that. Makes it feel a little bit more natural. Sorry, I feel like my mic's cutting in and out, and that is dope. Just going to quickly do this. So we want those silent parts to be silent. Make the whole thing feel punchier. you want to know how I'm doing this so fast, I'll make a video on how to edit. All right, let's throw some stuff in between that. Maybe if we did dissonant chords. Think of something. Got some extra stuff in there and just cut it out. Came in a little early every single time, like I love to do. Let's duplicate that. Keep that center. Unarm that. Let's duplicate one more time. Unarm that, because we're going to add some reverbs. A little bit of sound design. I love Supermassive, so we're going to use that. Say, screw this gate. Because now we don't mind if there's noise. A little bit of chorus. It's like maybe like 30% of it. Let's throw on another reverb. Just jam something. Is that the vibe? Probably not. Let's try something. Maybe just some texture. Silence we don't need. I added some slight chugs there. I don't like that. So I'm going to get those chugs on time. And since it's a texture, I don't mind there being a little jank. Almost add some character to it. And now let's do some shaping on that real quick. Oh, I added the wrong plugin. Not really trying to mix here, just trying to get the general sound of what I'm hearing. And I don't really need too much of that sub. Let's add 2 of these. And the reason why I'm not really stressing on like getting the perfect performance is because we're writing. You just need to get the idea across. What I would recommend doing, it's something that helped me a bunch, trying to get this into my practice, is just get the idea down. It doesn't need to be, like I said, perfect performance. Just get it to where you could jam to it and then practice it. And then once you get the part down, like you could play it in your sleep, then record the song for real. And it's going to come out 10 times better than you just trying to beat your head against the wall getting it perfect at the get-go. Let's do some like upbeat stuff now. And then we'll move on to bass. Just going to copy this over. Done. Maybe just keep that roll going, maybe? Done. Maybe so. I don't know. We're just going on the fly here. You know, let's make this a China. Because China. Let's get off the lead track, get back onto our normal rhythm tracking. This is going to be tricky. I don't know. So that's not exactly how I was hearing it in my head. Okay, I think I just need to think of it differently. Okay, something like that. If you don't like this song, I'm sorry. All right. Fuck. So maybe we should make that triplet, because that's feeling a little awkward. Let's try that. That's another thing I like to do. If you notice, I'm mouthing it. I think of it in my head, and I'm trying to figure out the rhythm. And mouthing it, silly as it seems, it really does help. Alright, see, I think I got it now. Then do a variation instead of going into that triplet thing. Let's try that. I don't know. We're just kind of messing around. Maybe like feel like that needs to be more than 2 hits. So maybe if we do something like this. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. Maybe just like a da-da at the end. And like a choke. All right, let's try it. I actually kind of like the 3. It doesn't really make sense, but we're going to do it. There's no rules. There's no fucking rules here. A little sloppy on those last 3. We'll take it, though. Like I said, doesn't need to be perfect. Look how early I am. That's terrible. I should stop playing guitar forever. But I'll never stop. All right. Good enough for my blood. Do that. You suck, dude. You suck so bad. We'll get it. All right, so maybe that second half of the first take wasn't acceptable, but that first half was. See how I came in pretty early there? We're gonna fix that, and we're gonna get rid of it, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. We'll do it again. It's so weird. Is it the symbol that's throwing me off? Maybe so. Maybe we'll record that separately. It's the way I catch that. Let's look. Is it because I'm coming in late? Looks like it. Oh, keep messing it up. Alright, thought. Maybe we pause it there? I'm not opposed to that. Not the coolest thing ever, but it'll work. Oh, man. Alright, I got it. Believe in me. Fucked up the literal last 3. You're fired. Alright. Let's go ahead and just grab that. separately. Again, we're just trying to get the idea down. That's good enough for my blood. Let's go ahead and grab the... Actually, you know what? No, we're going to be legit. We're going to grab the bass. Sorry, I'm sure that sounds so cool. Let's actually unarm that so you don't get that. All right. I was going to do that trick where I turn my bass into a guitar, but you know what? We just covered that in the other video. So we're not going to do that today. We're going to be good boys today and use actual instruments. I'm going to keep this pitch on because we need to be in the right tuning. Speaking of which, I need to double check my tuning. Oh, I'm not armed. Not the brightest cookie sometimes. Point in case. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll hire an editor to make these videos easier to watch. All right, keeping this pitch shifter on to keep us in G. Let's throw some dark glass on there. That sounds terrible. Love it. Not exactly sure why it sounds like that. Kind of sounds like poopy. Pull our volume down slightly and let's just jam away. Think we got it? There's a lot of flub in there I don't like. Let me clean that up real quick. If you ever get some flub, don't be afraid to kill it. I think that'll work for now. I think I can get that sounding sick when we mix it. Let's see if I can kill this next part too. Oh. That's going to be a shot in the dark. Let's see if I can kill this next part. Acceptable. everything but that last part because it doesn't make sense. That's what I like. Alright, and then let's just tackle it separately. There we go. I knew we could do it. Alright, sick. I know this is only 40 seconds long here, but this is just an example of how you can just write on the fly. Don't be getting in your head about your performances, because I played a lot of these like shit. But I also don't know what I'm playing. I'm just kind of pulling it out of my ass. And I'm going to show you kind of how I would clean that up real quick. So if you can see here, I kind of already did it in this section. There's not too many silent parts in this section. There's a little bit. So what I would normally do is any parts that have, like, it's meant to be silent, I'd probably hit those now. And how I'm splitting these is I'm clicking and then hitting S. Then I'm right clicking and dragging to highlight multiple. And then I'm left click and dragging to select the start points. Look how off time I was there. Get everything nice and good. Let's do that for the bass as well. And this isn't even necessary. Say you did kill it on the performance. You might not need to do any of this. I just like to do it, especially in demos, because if you got a lot of string noise in there because you didn't kill it right away, you have bandmates that are like, meh, doesn't sound good. Then you have it's less likely for that to happen if everything's nice and tight. Or at least sounds like it is. See, like that flub, I don't like that there. Just full on get rid of that. Same on this side. I feel like everything needs to be just slightly quieter. All right. So just to recap, I started with a guitar tone. You know, obviously you want to have some sort of genre in mind. Obviously I knew it was going to be metal, so my idea was to just make a metal tone and don't fiddle with it any more than I need to. Just get it to where it feels good to play or inspires a riff or an idea. That's usually what I'm looking for in my tones. I just kind of like will tone sculpt, kind of noodle around until I find something that inspires me. And then you pull up your drums. I have mine routed right now. You don't have to do that. You could straight up just have it as a stereo file. I started writing a very basic groove, if you remember. It's just kick on 1, snare on 3. Just to give me my spacing. And then just kind of like noodle around in your head over those drums. I knew I wanted some like fast double time, so I jumped right into that. It worked. And then as I was jamming on that here, I could kind of hear it breaking up a little bit. That's how I got this next part. So not only when you're writing a riff or something, do you need to like obviously come up with a riff, but just think of how that can lead into something, whether it can be a variation of itself where it kind of breaks up, or maybe a certain part of the riff can be used to write a whole new riff, you know? Just try to figure out how you can lead that next part into something else. Obviously, on this third half, didn't do a good job of that. It kind of just comes out of nowhere. It's not egregious, but it's kind of random. But this is where I would say I wanted the song to be longer, or I didn't quite like the transitions. Might just get it most of the way there, and then just come back to it on a different day and see what you come up with that day. Because you never know how creative you can get on a particular day until you try. But yeah, this will probably do it for this video. Just a quick, fun writing session. There might be another video where I just kind of mix this and show you what I would do next. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you soon.